your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Don't face that court alone. Let the Wise Man team get you back on the road. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call the Wise Man team at Wise Man Lawyers.
Right, today I'm at Roma Magistrates Court. Client was charged with his fourth drug driving offence in 5 years. There's two types of drug driving. More serious is under the influence of a drug, meaning you're high on drugs. The lesser charge is relevant drug present, meaning you've consumed it at some point. The effects have worn off, but the traces are still present. He was in a prime mover when intercepted. Being his fourth in 5 in itself put him at risk of some form of imprisonment. But my client was on parole, district court parole, and Supreme Court suspended imprisonment for supply and possession of drugs. So it was a breach of parole. Fortunately, due to negotiations with the parole board, they decided not to breach him. So with parole, if you get caught or if you get charged with something in breach of parole, the parole board have got the option of revoking parole and having you re-sentenced for those more serious offences. But if you've otherwise been doing the right thing, they've got the discretion to take no further steps, and that was the case. Fortunately, he wasn't being breached for the breach of parole, but notwithstanding, the magistrate still had the fact that he was on parole in front of him, along with the fact that it was his fourth drug driving offence in 5 years, but there was lengthy drug history, as I said, Supreme and District Court offending on parole for those offences, and as I said, fourth drug driving in 5 years. So jail was extremely high risk, I mean actual custody. So my job was primarily one of avoiding jail, but as well as that, getting the disqualification down as low as possible. So worst case, as I said, is actual custody. Disqualification wise, the maximum is a lifetime loss of licence, so there's no maximum. The magistrate, if they wanted to, could have given what's called an absolute disqualification, meaning lifetime. Mandatory minimum when you've got this many in 5 years is 12 months. So my job, again, was one of trying to get the disqualification down as low as possible and one of trying to avoid actual custody. With regard to imprisonment, the magistrate's got a number of options if they're convinced that they must hand down imprisonment. Obviously, going to jail is the most extreme form of imprisonment, actual jail. Immediate parole is the one step short in the severity of options, which I said he's already on Supreme and District Court parole. The magistrate could have given him parole today, immediate parole, meaning he doesn't go to jail, but technically he has gone to jail, and today his release date, and he's on parole for a period. He could have given what's called an intensive correction order, meaning basically you're on like a regimented probation period where there's reporting and all sorts of stuff. And the one behind that is wholly suspended imprisonment, meaning a term of imprisonment is hanging over your head for a period. So, for example, if you've got 3 months imprisonment wholly suspended for 2 years, if you go 2 years without doing anything wrong, that 3 months evaporates, and that's the end of it. But if you get charged again, the 3 months can drop down and you can serve it. I've had people in that situation of, again, avoiding imprisonment, but that's not a discussion for now. I got my client to do a number of things, get the treatment he needs for his drug dependency issues, got him to do a reformatory course we get all of our clients to do, got him to get some references. I prepared written submissions of case law in advance in the event that there was a battle in keeping him out, which there was, so I referred to those written submissions while I was speaking on my feet. Long and short of it is, I was able to avoid actual imprisonment. Magistrate handed down, as I indicated earlier, or alluded to, 3 months imprisonment, wholly suspended for 2 years, so he's not going to jail, and a 12-month disqualification, which is the minimum. So he's off the road for 12 months. As long as he doesn't do anything wrong in the next 2 years, the 3 months imprisonment will evaporate. I'm Andrew Wiseman at Roma Magistrates Court. Thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Andrew Wiseman from Wiseman Lawyers, Queensland's only truly dedicated drug, alcohol and traffic offence law firm. If you face loss of licence, loss of vehicle, imprisonment or anything in between at any court in Queensland, we can and will help you today. This is our specialty. This is all we do. Give us a call, 1300 947 352. I look forward to helping you resolve your issue today.
Don't face that court alone. Let the Wise Man team get you back on the road. Does your license need saving? Do the